I think he went to a sales course. I really do. And he's following the script exactly. So I'm sure he paid some amount of money for that sales course. Probably, I would guess probably $2,000 for that sales course, which then I had to pay $4,500 to learn from him. So far I'm giving you guys at least $6,500 of value. I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm going to ask you to break it down so that you can extract the learnings from it. I promise you, if you can figure this thing out, you're going to sell like crazy. I don't know if you can tell, but I've been working out. So I hired a personal trainer. I did. I know. Thank you. One person appreciates you, man. I'm going back to ChatGPT, god dang it. Okay, I hired a personal trainer recently. And I didn't even know I was going to hire a personal trainer. This is the messed up part, okay? I exercise, but I'm like, I wonder what this would look like if someone here knew what they were doing, told me what to do. Excellent. So I see this guy I know, and he's ripped. Like, the breadbasket, the whole thing. I'm like, dang, he keeps posting content. And here's what he does in one piece of his content. He goes, if you're serious about getting fit, I've got 3 open slots to give you this tool or resource. Right? Comment this word, me, or whatever he said. That's not the real word, okay? If you're serious, only if you're serious, I have 3 open slots. I've got this tool and resource to give to you, but only if you're serious. He and I are friends. I said, me? And he checks back, you? I'm like, yeah? What are you saying about me? He goes, oh, we can jump on a call. I'm already sucked in a funnel, baby. I didn't even know it. Here we go. I thought you were going to send me a free tool and resource. I didn't know it was going to be a call. I feel my spider sense going out like, Peter Parker, danger's coming. It's going to be a sales call. What are you going to do? Right? It's coming. I already know. I'm like, oh, okay. So we jump on a Zoom call. Here's what he said to me. I'm going to tell you what happened. I'm going to ask you to break it down so that you can extract the learnings from it. I promise you, if you can figure this thing out, you're going to sell like crazy. I get a Zoom call with him. He goes, Chris, are you serious about getting fit? I'm like, yeah. He says, I see your post. You look like you have the right genetics, the right body type. I know you're super disciplined and focused, and I know a lot of people look up to you. You could do this. Like, what are we doing? So here's what he asked me. He asked me this question. It's a really important question. He goes, out of curiosity, why is getting fit so important to you? The why question. Remember yesterday, the why? Why is getting fit so important to you? So I just blabbered on blah, blah, blah. This is why it's so important to me, baby. Like the hook is getting set pretty deep at this point. I'm selling him to me. Is that weird? Okay. Then he asked this magic question. On a scale of 1 to 10, how important is it till you get it fit? I'm like, hey. Then he asked me one more time, why? I'll ask you guys, why is it important to get fit?
It's important to get fit for your personal health. And if you can take care of yourself, you can also take care of those around you. I think being fit will also improve my physical health, and that will subsequently improve my mental health and emotional health. It'll allow me to perform better at work and all of my hobbies and whatever other pursuits I have.
Give her a round of applause, everybody. What score would you give yourself? How important is being fit to you? Oh, 9. She's even higher than me. Okay. Here's what, did you feel like you're selling yourself all of a sudden? Can you feel it? Is this weird? All of a sudden, you know you're selling yourself and you still do it. And all I have to do is be patient and keep asking you why. Here's what I told him. It's important to me to get fit because I'm getting old. And I want to do this for a longer period of time. And I know my health affects my energy. And I need to have a lot of stamina because I work a lot. Right? And I want to look good. I don't want to act my age. I don't want to look my age for sure. And you know what the most important thing to me is? To be a positive role model to my kids. Because I want them to look at me as a template for how to live their life. And if I don't walk the walk or walk the talk, what expectations can I have of my children? That means something to me. See, I already, like, here my money, right? So then he asked me this next question. This is a trap question. Chris, why isn't the score lower? Why is the score not a 7 or a 6? He doesn't ask me the 10 question. He asked me the opposite. Because when you ask the 10 question, he knows that I know he's going to sell me right now. So he's trying to create a safe space for me to keep selling myself to him. Okay, so I'll ask you the question. Why isn't your score lower?
Fitness and health has always been a part of my lifestyle growing up. So I feel like I want to maintain this habit and like health as I continue to get older.
You want to know my answer? I judge myself on how much discipline I have. To say that I cannot do this would mean I cannot do anything. I give much deeper answers. You see what I'm saying? Right? And I said, because I'm vain, I want to look good in my pants. That's it. I'm just telling him the truth, right? So he's like, wow, okay. It goes, do you want to know what my program is? I'm like, yes. Okay. And he asked me a couple more questions. How many meals do you eat? How much protein are you taking in? He goes, at that time, I was only eating 1 meal a day. I was 130 pounds. He goes, we cannot do this if you're going to only eat 1 meal a day. We got to get you back on 3 meals a day. Minimum. Can you commit to me right now? You can eat 3 meals a day. I said, yes. Can you give me 3 days a week where you work out? I know you're really busy. I said, yes. Then he told me his program. And his program was $4,500 for 9 months. He says, can you commit to 9 months of working out? I said, yes. Where's your credit card? I'm like, oh my God. I didn't want to buy, but I don't have my credit card here. Why don't you email me later? And I got to run upstairs. My studio is separate from my house. It's a walk. He goes, I'll wait. He did not want to let me go. I'm like, you want to wait? I'm like, sure, I'll wait. He goes, you know what? This is my busy season. I can't start till January of 2023. He goes, no problem. I'll bill you now. I'll pause it until we're there. Every objection I had, he just killed. Okay? Everybody understand? I'm like, all right. I go upstairs. Here's the credit card. He says, we'll talk in January. In the meantime, I need you to do all these things. Sold me. I've been in the program for 9 months exactly. I'm done. Okay? Now, right now, here. I said, thank you. Thank you for me telling you how I was sold. I guess it's so weird. All right? Here's the thing. He lied to me. He totally lied to me. Anybody here work out on the regular? Okay. Am I going to eat 3 meals a day? Lie. He's on me all the time. Not enough protein. Eat more. 3 days a week. 3 days a week. That's a lie. It became 6 days a week. And then he's hounding me. Are you walking it up? It's just like kept on me. Oh my God. But he knew if he told me the truth, because you can't handle the truth, I would not sign up. So he gave me what he knows. So he knows a lot about people who are out of shape. We can't commit to things. We're busy, blah, 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 and he just got rid of every single one of these things. Okay. That's how you sell like a champ. And I talked to him recently. He's like, Chris, I have more business than I know what to do. I'm like, he doesn't even do the coaching calls anymore. He hired someone else to do them. He's like, only for people like you do I do the coaching call. I'm like, oh, how special. God, I'm blushing. All right. So let's break this thing down. I just told you a story that I spent $4,500 to learn. Literally, I spent $4,500 to learn this sales story because I did it for you because I love you. That's why I did it. That's the only reason why. Okay, that's why it's not a 4. Okay? I'm going to give this to you as a gift, but the only way it becomes a gift is if you can deconstruct in your mind with me right now as to what the heck happened. Okay, let's go step by step. What do? He created content consistently around his subject matter expertise, creating social proof. People do not want to buy from people who have never demonstrated they can do this. Brian can freestyle. If he has a bunch of reels that he's freestyle, I'm like, I need to book this guy to have all my parties. If you create logos and you don't show that you do logos at the highest level, why would anybody hire you? And he knows What sells for fitness? What sells for fitness, everybody? Yeah, that's what he was doing. Soon I'll be shirtless myself. You know what I mean? That's what he knows what sells. Six-pack abs sell. And he's got all 6 of them. Maybe 8, I don't know. So you have to show the goods. Whatever the goods are. Focus. I shouldn't have drawn this. You see how effective it is? And now you can't stop thinking about his abs. God dang it. He's so ripped. He has massive social proof. Abs. You need to do that. And you need to write down in your book, have abs. That sells. Whatever your version of abs is, because that's what the target wants. Right? From now to the end of time, we all just want abs. All right. So he asked us, why does it matter to you? Why do you want to get fit? Good. Anything else? All right, Drigos can't help himself. Under the speaker. Skirt.
He created scarcity. See, he only has 3 spots available.
See, this guy's paying attention. How does Drigo know that? He's not even seeing the board. How does Drigo know this? How could Drigo possibly know? I underlined the word 3 here, or the number 3. I have only 3 slots. Fake. 100% fake. Artificial scarcity. Check this out. He goes, are you really serious? He's getting me to commit. If you follow Tony Robbins, he says the number 1 driver of human behavior is the need to be consistent with ourselves. As soon as we declare something, we say it out loud, we're already taking a step towards it. It's really scary. This is how sales work, okay? So he says, if you're serious, only if you're serious, I have 3 open slots, creating scarcity. I have something, a lead magnet, which wasn't true. Yours should be true. I got no lead magnet, no resource there. He did a simple, specific call to action, asking me to raise my hand. And then before he booked a call with me, he said, Chris, are you really serious? Really? You? He got me to commit one more time. So that's 2 points of commitment right there. So once he got me to commit, he goes, jump on a Zoom call with me, Chris. It felt really casual. Let's just jump on a Zoom call. Pick a time, right? I got a slot tomorrow, whatever. Boom, jump on a Zoom call. I saw on the Zoom call, he gave me what? He gave me a compliment. He did a little profiling of me. We already know each other, so it wasn't like he'd had to do a lot of research. So he started with, I know you. I know you can do this. I think he went to a sales course. I really do. And he's following the script exactly. So I'm sure he paid some amount of money for that sales course. Probably, I would guess, $2,000 for that sales course, which then I had to pay $4,500 to learn from him. So far, I'm giving you guys at least $6,500 of value. Go buy a book. All right. Okay, you guys follow so far? Compliment. I know you can do this. Why is this goal important to you? He asked the customer why it's important to them. He never talked about, I have 6-pack abs, I work out all the time, I've got so many logos and websites, you know who my clients are. 0 about him, 100% about me. This is very important, okay? He asked me then to put it on a scale of 1 to 10. He made me quantify the unquantifiable. So for all you guys who say I can't measure brand value or identity design, no, you're just not creative. So he asked me, you can always use on a scale of 1 to 10, how painful is this to you? How much do you want this goal? Then he asked me the opposite, which is why is the score not lower? Therefore, me overcompensating and telling him why it's really important to me. Make sense? Okay. Then he handled whatever objections. He knew the customer really well. Can you commit to 3? Can you commit to 3? Okay. Should I tell you about my program? Almost like out of courtesy, I'm going to say yes. I can't say no at this point. I'll be rude. Especially Americans, we're trained like dogs. Like, we can't be rude now. We're too deep into the funnel. I can't get out. Okay, it's only $4,500. So it's $500 a month. If you want to pay all now, it's $4K. So he gave me a discount for prepaying. That's the only time you discount, when they pay all in full up front. I said, no, I'll just do a month at a time. He says, but you're committed to 9 months. I said, yes. And so we began.